Imagine working the same 9-to-5 job, but 10 years from now, you've quietly turned your regular paycheck into a 7-figure fortune. No lottery wins, no secret inheritance, just smart money moves. Sounds impossible? It's not, and that's exactly what Brian Tracy has taught millions of people around the world. You can become a millionaire on your current salary if you learn to master your habits, your mindset, and your money. Here's the truth most people never realize. Your salary isn't what keeps you poor. Your decisions do. You could earn $2,000 or $20,000 a month, but if you spend it all, you stay in the same place. The path to wealth isn't about making more. It's about multiplying what you already make. In this video, I'll share 10 powerful ways to turn your salary into millions, based on the timeless principles of Brian Tracy, one of the greatest minds in personal success and financial freedom. These are not get-rich-quick tricks. They're strategic, proven systems that transform ordinary earners into extraordinary achievers. We'll cover the exact steps to build millionaire habits on a modest income. Turn every paycheck into an investment machine. Create automatic systems that grow your money even while you sleep. And the best part? You don't need to quit your job or start a business today. You just need to think differently and act intentionally, because most people never make that shift. They spend years waiting for a raise that'll change everything, but when it comes, nothing changes. Why? Because income alone doesn't make you rich. Discipline, vision, and smart use of money do. So if you've ever wondered why some people rise to financial freedom while others stay stuck, even with the same salary, you're about to find out. Before we dive in, do this. Hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell, because if you want to escape the paycheck-to-paycheck life and start building wealth like Brian Tracy teaches, this channel will be your roadmap. Now let's begin with the foundation, the first shift every future millionaire must make. Let's be honest, most people don't get rich because they're trapped in a cycle that feels safe but silently kills their financial growth. You work, you earn, you spend, and then you repeat. At the end of every month you wonder, where did it all go? It's not because you're lazy or irresponsible. It's because you were trained to think like a worker, not an investor. Brian Tracy says, "It's not how much you make that matters, it's how much you keep, and what you do with what you keep." The sad truth is that most people never learn what to do with their money once it hits their account. They see a salary as an endpoint, not a starting point. The money comes in, the bills get paid, and what's left gets spent on convenience and comfort. But that's not wealth building, that's survival. The system rewards consumption, not creation. You're encouraged to get the newest phone, the latest subscription, the car upgrade, all to prove you're doing well. But every time you trade your salary for short-term satisfaction, you push your dreams of financial freedom further away. And here's the painful truth. The more you earn, the more you tend to spend. Psychologists call it lifestyle inflation. Your spending rises in perfect rhythm with your income. You get a raise, and suddenly the old apartment feels small. The car feels outdated. The clothes feel plain. So your expenses expand, and your bank balance stays exactly the same. The result? You're stuck on what Brian Tracy calls the earn and spend treadmill. You're running hard but going nowhere. You keep working for money instead of making money work for you. But what if that changed? What if every paycheck became a soldier that went out to fight for your financial freedom instead of disappearing into bills and habits? That's the mindset shift that separates ordinary employees from self-made millionaires. It starts with understanding that wealth is built deliberately. You don't stumble into millions, you plan for them. Every choice you make with your salary is either moving you toward wealth or keeping you trapped in survival mode. In this video, I'll show you 10 practical ways to transform your paycheck into an investment engine, the same principles Brian Tracy teaches in the 21 Success Secrets of Self-Made Millionaires and the Psychology of Achievement. These are strategies that work in real life, no matter your income. So if you've ever said, I can't save because my salary's too small, or I'll invest when I earn more, this next section is your wake-up call. Because the truth is, you don't need a bigger paycheck, you need a better plan. And that plan begins with way number 1, paying yourself first, the single most powerful rule that every millionaire lives by. Way 1, pay yourself first. Before you pay your landlord, your bills, or even your Netflix subscription, pay you. This means setting aside a fixed percentage of your income the moment it arrives, even if it's just 5%. Brian Tracy says, "Saving is a habit, not an amount." When you treat saving as a bill you owe your future self, your mindset shifts from spending to building. Over time, that small amount compounds, becoming the seed of your first investment fund. Way 2, live below your means, intentionally. Most people treat their income like a spending limit. The rich treat it like a tool. They deliberately live on less, even when they earn more. Brian Tracy often tells his students, "If you can't save 10% of your income now, you won't save it when you earn twice as much." True financial growth comes from mastering self-control. Every pound you don't spend is a pound that can grow into 5 or 10 more. Way 3, turn your income into assets. The average person works for money. The wealthy make money work for them. Use your salary to acquire assets that appreciate over time: stocks, index funds, real estate, or side businesses. Don't chase flashy returns. Chase consistent growth. It's not about how fast you invest. It's about how early you start. Way 4, upgrade your skills to increase income. Brian Tracy teaches that your earning potential is directly tied to your value in the marketplace. You can double your salary by doubling your skill set. Learn something every day. Take online courses, attend workshops, or read books in your field. The more valuable you become, the more money flows your way. Way 5, automate your wealth. The biggest reason people fail financially isn't lack of money, it's lack of discipline. So, automate it. Set up automatic transfers to savings and investments. This way, you remove emotion from the equation. You don't try to save, it happens automatically, just like your bills. Way 6, use the 24-hour rule before spending. Impulse spending is one of the fastest ways to sabotage your financial future. The next time you want to buy something unplanned, wait 24 hours. If you still want it the next day, go for it. Most times you won't. This habit rewires your brain from instant gratification to intentional spending, the mindset of millionaires. Way 7, build multiple streams of income. Brian Tracy says every millionaire has at least 3 income streams. Your salary is one, but it shouldn't be the only one. Start small, maybe freelancing, investing dividends, or digital products. Over time, these streams create stability and wealth, protecting you from job loss or economic downturns. Now here's where everything connects. The real climax of this journey. Every strategy you just heard works best when combined. Saving alone won't make you rich if you don't invest. Investing won't help if you keep overspending. Multiple income streams won't grow if you lack discipline. Becoming a millionaire on your salary isn't about doing one big thing once. It's about doing 10 small things consistently. Each principle reinforces the other, creating a financial snowball that grows faster than you can imagine. Way 8. Track every pound you spend. Money loves attention. When you track it, it grows. When you ignore it, it disappears. Brian Tracy emphasizes that awareness is the first step toward control. Keep a record of every expense, even the 3 coffee or $7 takeaway. It's not about restriction, it's about revelation. Once you see where your money truly goes, you'll naturally start directing it toward better purposes. Way 9. Surround yourself with financially smart people. Your income will often mirror the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If you're surrounded by spenders, you'll feel pressure to spend. But if you're surrounded by savers, investors, and goal setters, your standards will rise automatically. Join communities, follow mentors, and study success stories. Brian Tracy says, You become what you think about most, and you think most about who you spend time with. Way 10. Set clear financial goals and review them weekly. This is the secret weapon of self-made millionaires. They know exactly what they want, down to the numbers. Not just, I want to be rich, but I want $500,000 invested by age 45 and $2,000 in passive income per month by age 40. When you write your goals, visualize them, and review them weekly, your brain begins to filter opportunities that align with them. You start seeing chances you'd previously ignored, promotions, investments, partnerships. That's how focus turns into fortune. Now let's tie it all together. Turning your salary into millions isn't about luck, privilege, or timing. It's about discipline, clarity, and repetition. Every time you pay yourself first, every time you skip an impulse buy, every time you learn a new skill or automate an investment, you're compounding success. Here's what Brian Tracy reminds us. Success is predictable. If you do what other successful people do, you will eventually get the same results. That's not motivational fluff, it's math. Consistent smart actions create consistent smart results. You don't need a six-figure income to become a millionaire. You just need six-figure habits. You don't need to work harder. You need to work smarter with the money you already earn. You don't need to dream smaller. You need to plan bigger. So start now. Open that savings account. Set that automatic transfer. Write down your first money goal and stick it where you can see it daily. Each small action is a brick in your financial empire. Because the moment you decide to master your salary instead of letting it master you, you've already started your millionaire journey. If this video inspired you, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because we're building a community of thinkers, doers, and future millionaires. Remember, it's not the amount you earn, it's what you do with it that changes your life.